Hi y'all, what's up gang? Shout out to everybody in the chat with their thumb jack. And I gotta put a disclaimer on it, cause disclaimer for use, education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. And this what I wanna share with everybody. This is gonna be a live video. Just to let you know, was Trey Gang active when he put the timestamps together with the footage, with statements, and Zach TV interview with bogus YouTuber talking about a particular timestamp? There's a particular timestamp. So the motto of this story is you can't call Trey Gang a clout chaser or a liar. All because I understand the video now. And that's why you got these bastards right here. And I'ma just show this video. And play this video. That's all I need to do. Cause you know what time this is, right? Before I play the video, everybody know what time to go by on this video. Don't that make sense? When Kilo Brown told the narrative and 54 Keys told her narrative about ball balls, and Amanda Morgan told her story about ball balls, and we know what time it is now on the footage. If you thumb me up right now on the footage, you got to believe. Yep, misery's involved. Yep, I see why they cancel the best friend out the picture and make it look like Monifa. Yep. Yep, it looked like that police was involved and orchestrated everything so everything can go down in their establishment. Yep, I understand. So my main motto is everything what they said in the video, exact video. Look at it like this here. It would be impossible if you still confused, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You heard P said this. Did you hear P said this? Killer said this. Killer said that. Instead of Killer saying that and P saying this, then you got Zach TV coaching. You finna understand this whole video without my narrative. And you got your motive of what the murder was all about. Right? Shit, it's 50 people in here right now. Man, we need goddamn the whole 50 in this motherfucker. With the lights up. I'm just keep this in mind. The tea that I'm spilling, I could predict this. It's finna be YouTubers that was on the case. They finna make a comeback after my narrative, what I'm finna say. Yup. Yeah, real talk. Check this out. Put the pudding. You know what I'm saying? When you put the icing on the cake and all of these old shit, you ain't got to say, oh, look at Killer. His eyes buck. He look nervous. He lying. You listen to Peas, he lying. We know he lying. We know Killer lying. We know Zach lying as well. But guess what they lying about? Want something. That's all. Go back to one song. Cause when Trey Gang broke it down and said, ooh, the hour off 2 hours. Start off their story with balls and 54 key when it come to ball. Think about Lewis Chamberlain said, yeah, I got videos. She been strangled and we got zip ties on the neck and it's in the photo images on Roma police site. But shit. Watch this, y'all. I'ma mute my microphone and I just want y'all to listen to this interview again. Cause check this out. I might don't say nothing else on this line cause I'm gonna be in tuned in reading the chat and I'm gonna be seeing like, damn, I wanna know if everybody see what I see. Oh, that's why Zach asked them off the top.
Man, peace, man. Peace.
Hold on.
Do no.
That's why Zach
Live on Zach TV One. I'm not even gonna do no introduction like that, man. I'm getting right into it.
All right.
Were you two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer?
Oh, did they say yeah? What? Did they say yeah that yeah she will be pronounced dead? When y'all was at the party, listen to those trick quiz. When y'all was at the party, that got to spark up everything right there. And Trey Gang was like, look, y'all, look what would be going on with the best friend during 1 o'clock, and they want y'all to believe it's a party going on. Yeah, buddy. Ain't this a coincidence that Zach said, was you was at the party? If Zach asked them, was you was at the party when they pronounced Kenneka dead, what time frame y'all thinking? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat right now. That's the first question that he asked. Listen to this shit again.
I'm getting right into it. Were you two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer?
Oh yeah, it was.
What?
They say yeah. So when was Kenneka actually pronounced dead in the freezer? Damn sure one on the 10 at 12 something. It damn sure one on 10. If he said, was y'all was at the party when Kenneka was pronounced dead, what time you think Zach will be talking about? Drop it in my chat so we could get a clear understanding of a timestamp that we need to be looking at on the footage. I'll wait. I got all time in the world with this shit, bro. You got to establish the timestamp. Why you think that was the first question that he asked them people, bro? Drop it in my chat. What time this shit gonna be? Pow! Shout out to damn, I don't even know how to pronounce your goddamn name. Shout out to Ben Quint. Shout out to Improve 600. Shout out to J Boy Juji. Goddamn it. One song, right? One song. Oh, since everybody talk about one song, ain't that the time that Kenneka said she ready to go? And that's a coincidence when Zach asked, well, yeah, was y'all there when Kenneka was pronounced dead and they would still be at the party, right? Ooh, I'm so glad everybody on point. Man, y'all on point. So now look, once you watch this footage and listen to the reports again of what they said, and everything with Trey Gang was trying to like, look, y'all, the footage out 2 hours. Look what it showed. Everybody know what the footage show with 1 some in the morning. Don't they go back to balls? Don't they go back to balls, right? At 1 some. Since y'all answer that question truthfully, make it so bad, everybody said 1 some. Everybody said 1 some. This just to show you Trey Gang so real. Go back to Kenneka phone. I'm ready to go. They said 120. Then you got killed in pieces. I thought she left with a nigga. Go back to 54 keys with the ball theory. Yeah. Make a long story short, this not about Trey Gang, but I need those likes just to get Kenneka Jenkins content out there, bro. Before the YouTubers come out again and be like, yeah, with this Wikipedia narrative. Let's play the footage.
What's your name for the people, bro?
Name Peace, man.
Peace. And what's your name, bro?
Tiffy.
Tiffy. And y'all both was there.
Yeah.
What time did you two arrive, approximately?
Like 12 something.
12 something.
Oh, that go right to what y'all answer, right? When I said, yeah, y'all, what would be going on? Y'all said 1 some. Boom. Now look how this shit finna look like now.
So when you arrived at the party last Friday, September 8th, who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka there when y'all got to the party?
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up.
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I walked in, I remember I never forget. As soon as I walked in.
Make a long story short, when you go back to Kenneka phone record, you got your answer. Oh, when Kenneka made it there at 11 something, at 11:13, this when he with a big ass smile on his face, yeah, I seen her at 12 something. That's when Kenneka gonna be in the room with Killer, P, T.Y., family members, all of this. At 11 and 12. So that means Kenneka will be in the room with these people at 11 and 12 o'clock. So round going on 1, she meeting up with a dude in the lobby. Make that make sense? Yeah. Watch this. Big smile on the face. So when you think about balls, 54 keys, do we hit different now? I just want to know. This too much work. Check this out. Man, these people try to make me feel guilty. Be like, man, this man don't got a job. He ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I make time for everything. Fuck you talking about. So don't it match up if Kenneka made it to the lobby at 11? No, not the lobby, but entering the hotel from the back door at 11:13. Not 1:13, but 11:13. Meaning that's why they got videos of her in the room drinking 1 cup. Then they got her in the video. Check this out. In Irene live video, they saying, we about to come outside. He said, enjoy yourself. And you look at that video, that means after that video at 1 some, that's when Kenneka will be meeting up in the lobby with dude. Don't you think? Man, that's content alone. Right there. This content alone right there, be like, damn, Trey Gang, that shit matched like a motherfucker. Cause it would make sense that she would show up at 11:13. He would be showing up at 12, be like, yeah, Kenneka, you acting funny, shorty. And then once they get to the party with Irene, them and all this, Kenneka like, man, look, I'm gonna go downstairs and meet up with dude. Shit. Shit. Man, that's content alone. Don't you know that content that I just said, they can get a spark in the community, in the J4K community. Yeah. That's why she would be meeting up with dude in the lobby at 1 something. Check this out. She show up at 11 something, 12 something, P show up. Then an hour later, she meeting up with the dude in the lobby, and then Zach saying this shit and interviewing these bastards and watch this footage.
Yeah. She shorty. You acting funny, shorty. She like that big ass smile on her face, man. Smiling hard, man.
What was your relationship with Kenneka? Like, how did y'all know her?
My first time meeting her, man, that's my man's, man, my main man's. That was his girl, man. So like,
Oh, that was your man's girl?
Yeah, it was my man's girl, man. My baby, that was my man's girl. So like, my first time meeting.
It wasn't Rico, cause Rico is his main dude too. But that ain't who she was with at the time. She was with another nigga in the same crowd, right? Remember when Living North said Kenneka had 2 boyfriends out her whole life? First it was Rico, and then this other dude. They keeping it secret, right? Hold on, watch this shit.
You know, it was a couple years ago, man. And, you know, by that being broke girl, you know, I've always been utmost respect for.
Was your man at the party?
Nah, he wasn't at the party, man. He locked up.
Oh, free that guy.
Yeah, man, he actually just got out today.
What?
He got out today.
So how was it when he came? How was it when he came home to see that his girl was, you know?
I know my boy. I mean, you know how he crushed, man. You know how that go, man.
Okay, tell me this. So everybody is talking about the guy's part in that whole live video that Irene displayed.
Keep in mind, ain't this the same 5 video Leonora said she have in her possession? And she said, I got the videos. Ooh-wee. And she said she got the videos, and everybody answered the timestamp of what would be actually going on. That's finna expose Leonora to the white meat. That's why you see when everybody said, yeah, one some Trey Gang, and when you think of Leonora's story, we got videos at 1 some. They said 130, they said 150. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man, I'm finna kill these YouTubers before they come out and try to play the public again. Not on my watch. When I'm still alive, goddamn it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get everybody something to talk about. Check this out. Look at the footage. Then you finna see why 1 some means something. Check this out.
Who was, you know, in the reflection of Irene glasses, it was a guy laid across the bed with the red sweater. Was that either one of you two?
No.
Okay. It was a conversation in the back. I know you guys got Facebook, so I know you heard the conversation what motherfuckers was saying. Who did any one of you guys see anybody try to force themselves upon her?
Hell no.
So I'm gonna ask it. This Zach TV, I asked the crazy shit. I asked what the world wanna know, bro. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no.
Just again when that shit, Irene did that live. It
just started.
Just started. That's what she got on live before my sister.
Guess what time he said the party started? Drop it in my chat. What time Irene party supposed to start? And T.Y. saying what? Killer saying yeah. That's when the party start. What time the party supposed to start? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat right now. No, we don't want to hear about they lying right now. We need timestamps. We need timestamps. It ain't at 2 something. It's at 1 something. Think about when Ball met up with dude in the lobby. If that's at 1:16, 4 minutes later, I'm sending the text. I'm ready to go. When she met up with dude and you got 50. Hold up. I showed y'all the video. What time?
Okay,
Hold up.
since dude,
What time Ball was in the lobby meeting up with a dude? Put it in the chat, gang. Cause this gonna make sense why Zach asked the question. And you wanna know why, like, damn, why Zach asked this question? And you know, this shit sound rehearsed. 1 something, right? That's all I just want to see in the chat. 1 something. That's what balls come in there. Like 54 Key. And everybody figured out, like, damn, Trey Gang, since you mentioned 54 Key, you putting her on blast about ball. Because there really was Kenneka and 1 something in the lobby. So, boom. Watch this.
I asked what the world want to know, bro. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no.
Just again when that shit, Irene did that lie.
It just started.
Just started. That's what she got on live before it started coming, right?
Okay. Since dude in the red sweater was on the bed laid, you know what I'm saying? You can see through the reflection of her glasses around 306.
So make a long story short, that would be the best friend in the room with them, while Kenneka would be meeting up with a dude in the lobby at 1 something. And that's why Leonora had to be like, look, I got 5 more other videos. So she relied on TY live video at 1 something. Think about this. If everybody was thinking, damn, Irene live was at 1 something, that's what was perpetrated to us. But when Leonora talk about 1 something, she talk about TY live video. Shit. Man, y'all better catch up. Man, y'all better catch up quick, immediately, bruh. If you don't get that timestamp accurate on that footage, you gave the Eastern Star, Freemasonry, and the Illuminati, you gave them for power. Cause they tapping in with your plugin. You know what I'm saying? Your plugin, everybody know the plugin's in the middle of your brain. That's what they fucking with. Your plugin, bro. Fuck you talking about. Your plugin. Look what your plugin showing you. Oh yeah, look. They said they want some. Oh, look what they said. Look what they be saying they want something.
6 or whatever. That's the time in the video. Where were you approximately in that video?
Probably somewhere sitting on the other bed, probably standing up dancing anywhere. I don't know, somewhere in the room.
So.
Really? What time y'all would see peas would be peeping off the elevators? Man, what time y'all would see peas were popping out the elevators, bruh? Don't they go back to 1 something? Especially at 149. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that the people say, I want justice for Kenneka. I'm here. I've been to day 1. Let's knock 2 hours off. You still a day 1 now? Oh, well, shit, you knocked 2 hours off now. I see why he acting like this.
In that room, how many rooms was in this one room?
Just one.
So it was one room in, like, so it was...
One.
How many beds?
When you walk in that bed, there's 2 beds right there.
The desk right there.
2 beds, man.
Bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right, you know.
Man, bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right, cause he know when it comes to TY live video, you got one video that's cut and sliced and then showing the mirror image. Come on, man. Man, stop playing with Kenneka Jenkins. Stop playing with the J4K community. Cause I'm tired. This why I'm still here, bro. Cause I'm like, man, look, I'll be here for the rest of my life, bro. If you want conspiracy theory, thumb me up. If you want the truth, tune in. That's all I got to say. Ain't this the same thing that Zach asking him about one something and the news reporter asking Leonora? Yeah, what was going on? It's a video that's going on Facebook right now. It's a murder video. And you got Louis Chambers saying, I got the video, and this would be going around one song. Then you got Grumpy Dog, zip ties around the neck. Dr. Ali, they all exposing this shit, bruh. And all this shit going down. Watch this. Make it so bad. This how Satan work. This how Satan work. This how Satan really work. Y'all see what you see on this footage? Look. This how the devil work, bro. That's not Kenneka. Look how she braced before she even hit the wall. She know to stick her arm out. Stop. You can't be too drugged up. Be like, yeah, let me scratch my arm out so I won't bump into the wall too hard. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let's bump into this wall. When you think about the police statement, if we could trick everybody thinking this Kenneka, maybe they'll think that's her drugged up, bumping in the wall. But these bastards said, yeah, the drug that she supposed to be on, this would be impossible. You can't walk on these drugs. And look what time is here. 1:26. I showed y'all this. Look. Hold on, how many people in here? Man, let's get to 100 likes when I share this video right here, gang. I'm finna earn my likes tonight on my birthday. I'm finna earn my likes tonight on my birthday. I'm dedicated to this shit. When it comes to Kenneka Jenkins, I'm dropping everything, bro. I don't know how y'all do it, but when it comes to it, Kenneka Jenkins, when I get on this T and I find out something new, I'm dropping everything what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck who get mad. You feel? Hold up. Check this shit out. Hold up. Since I showed y'all like, damn, Trey Gang, she sure did reach her arms out. Embrace herself for the wall. Hold up. All this shit gonna go down at one song. Right? Let's go to this footage right here. I need to go to the bathroom footage. What a bathroom footage is right here. Lower level bathroom footage. Same shit. Look. Do this look like a drunken person that's bracing for the wall again? Bam! Hold up, bruh. Look at it again. How would a drug person know? Before I hit this wall, let me scratch my hand now. Can't be too drunk. Can't be too drunk. So if you still looking at this video and saying, that's not Kenneka, and it's been proven that's not Kenneka, why would you still say that's not Kenneka? Why would you say, that's not Kenneka? Look at that back right here. I know who this would be. Because if you go back to the frame, look, check this out. Watch this. Go back to the frame. you'll see what Chosen King was talking about, bro. Hold up. Look. Who this was shaped like? Look at the legs. Brace the wall before she bump it. And these people had these people was so crazy they got to be on powder, bruh. Cause they draw the red box around this and say, look, this the motion tested box. Somebody got to be there with her. Then everybody was like, damn, since the red box this big, it gotta be multiple people here. And the whole time ain't nobody down here with this bitch, the best friend. Fuck you talking about? Look, that ain't even a Zarya. That's not Kenneka. That's not even a Zarya. Cause if you watch the footage, like I watched that footage, you're gonna be like, oh, now I see why Chosen King, even the YouTubers that were beefing with Straight Drop and all this, they all agreed that was not Kenneka. And they matched multiple people up. Think about if you got Kenneka from the back, right? Guess who will be playing Kenneka coming off this footage? Check this out. Watch this. Check this out. Look, boom. Start out right there. You need a slim petite shape for this one, right? Look, that's not a Zarya. Guess who that would be? Boom. Making sure they bump into everything. Keep this in mind. This at one sum. This the crazy part about it. This at one sum. Look what she finna go to. That's why she went over there. In that corner. That's where Kenneka gonna be at. Hold up. This at 129. Going in the bathroom. Don't no person on a date rape drug walking in the hallways, in and out of bathrooms. If you on a date rape drug, you ain't walking. That's a similar date rape drug. And these folks had to show you like, damn. How you gonna say she was on a date rape drug and she still walking? That's crazy to me. So this don't show you a I ain't even gonna call it a reenactment. Ain't no reenactment about this. This will be the setup. Kenneka in the parking lot getting beaten up while her best friend finna make it to her destination. Fuck you talking about? Hold up, watch this shit. This at 1:30. Look. Did it look like somebody called her? Boom. Now check this out. This ain't even a Zarya. Look at the shape. Look at the body shape. Who she would be shaped up like? Coming in the camera, holding their head down, because you don't want to reveal their face. But if you keep boom, because at this point, you need a particular petite shape. Everybody know Kenneka got a petite shape. Who got a petite shape? Her cousin, Simone Craft. Then look, boom, that's why they call her a clone. Look, watch this. Petite shape. Hold your head down, bitch. We don't need your face. We just need you to look. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. That's not Kenneka. Look at the hips. We know who that is. Look again. 1:30. Bam! That's not Kenneka. So watch this. This what you get when look at this video right here. See that? You get the backside. You get the backside of Kenneka, no face. Boom, guess who they would be playing Kenneka? That's Cold Game. Cold Game. Look how she, let me sell it. Look, let me go bumping this wall. Boom, boom, boom. And then listen to this shit.
No.
So it wasn't a suite, it was just a regular room.
Nah, I wasn't no suite, it was regular room.
Okay. And we know we in Chicago. Y'all from out west, correct?
Yeah.
We know out west motherfuckers dance, they bop, right? They bop. Okay, so y'all was in that y'all was getting y'all thug this one and shit bop and having a nice time. Be real, this Zach TV, this for the streets, the hood sitting in. Y'all have some liquor.
Yeah.
Okay. The motherfuckers have some weed.
Yeah, motherfuckers smoking out.
Was motherfuckers off Zans?
No, I don't fuck.
Okay, y'all don't fuck. Okay, motherfuckers don't fuck with Zans. So
look what time Killer would be down here. Check this out, gang. Look what time Killer would be down here. See that? I'ma pause this video. You ain't finna hear me talk no more after this. I'ma just watch the chat. I just wanna know who all on top of game. You see that big ass smile on his face? And you see the look on his face. Once you understand the look on his face, when he asking about a particular time stamp, guess what time this actually will be? It's on video. Why you think Zach said, watch this? Man, bro, please don't let me down, y'all. We came too far for this. We came too far. I guarantee you, mark my word, y'all trust me when I say this, if we all get on this timestamp, certified, we go live every day. This is so you prove that's why Zach asking these questions, because of the timestamp. And then Zach talking about, yeah, you want to know who was down there with her? Security. We never see the boys physically enter the kitchen. Why would Zach say, well, we never seen her enter the kitchen? This is going to be on a lower level. So that means when it comes to who walking on the main floor into, bruh, stop playing with me. Tucson. Appreciate that, Prince Charming. Number 3. Shout out to Prince Charming. Prince Charming paying attention to the timestamp. This at 2:32. This image alone, when you listen to Kilo Brown's story, yeah, those dudes. Then Zach was like, yeah, was y'all there when she would pronounce that? Guess what time they would be pronouncing Kenneka dead? In the freezer. Right? Not on 10, not September the 10th, but on September the 9th. And Miss Teresa said, my daughter was murdered. She didn't die the way y'all think she died. She didn't die from no hypothermia. And you got photos a zip tie around that girl neck. Man, I'm done. Man, I'm so done. You see these? When I say, man, if you don't see zip tie around that girl neck and you don't thumb that video, I'm done. I'm finna go ham now. Ain't no such thing giving up, bruh. Cause you know what? The tea's so hot. Shout out to Prince Charm. He got it right. This will be at 2:32. 232. And he on that footage heading world. Listen to this shit.
So, Kenneka, what was she drinking?
Oh, they drinking some hen, I think.
Yeah, that was Henny. They had the big Henny out the bar.
Okay. How was she drinking her shit? Was she drinking her shit straight from the bottle or from the cup?
She had a little cup.
Okay, but then she eventually grabbed the bottle, right?
Yeah, she always said
it's past like
you know how we get. You know how everybody get out the bar.
Was y'all like, damn, slow down, shawty, or was this her regular?
Yeah, that's how we're supposed to be getting in it. That's how we be out of one.
That's what sisters know. They know how they have.
So now you know why Zach asked these questions for them to help cover up what's on the footage. Cause guess what? Kenneka would show up at the hotel at 11:13, go to the room, and have 1 cup of alcohol. Be like, look, let me get on about this, y'all. Best friend, where you at? Meet me down here, and she meet up with best friend while Monique would still be in the room with them. Perfect setup. Man, that's a setup, bruh. Chicago style. Hmm?
Yeah, motherfucker was high and feeling good.
Yeah, they all, that's little sister. They, just like how you drink, how we the guys, they that's little sister. They know you feel me, they wasn't overdoing nothing like that. They just having a good time.
Have you ever saw Kenneka under the influence before?
Yeah, I seen her on the influence.
We had parties and shit way before that.
Yeah.
So this was just let the people know.
Yeah.
This was regular shit, right?
Yeah, regular shit. That's how we do.
You cannot show me one Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, of Kenneka promoting alcohol. Crazy to me. It's sad to me that you can listen to these people. Check this out, y'all. Watch. Pay attention to the chat when I say this. If you can't comprehend, Prince Charming told that, yeah, look, I've been following Trey Gang for a minute. I know this at Tucson. And Zach got them answering questions at a particular time stamp. You want to know what the cold part about it? Because look when she would be meeting up with dude in the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Link up every weekend. That's
Probably like last year, every weekend we was with each other. Right. That's our homie. Probably like the last 2 years, every weekend we kicking it hard.
So this was just regular everyday shit, nothing spectacular. Y'all didn't think, oh, she gonna get sick.
No, they trying to make she be over in it.
We just
I don't like try to play like she be over in it or Irene be over. No, it ain't never nothing like that, man.
Okay. When y'all start seeing social media and everybody and they motherfucking mama blaming Irene, what was y'all thinking? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just me. Nah, man.
Cause that's her real. That's that girl real life friend. They like this.
And she was going hard trying to find you. We want to allow no shit like that. We will.
That's why Zach asked them no question. Cause think about the sister, Lyra Nora. We got 5 more of the video. She was in the room. She fine. She sitting there. She talking. She done. And Kenneka was the first one that answered the door. Guess what time that would be? Round 12 something. Shit. So look, round 12 something when he said, hey shorty. Think about one something when that ball was Kenneka would be in the room. So think about when you think about TY live video, think about this when Kenneka came out that motherfucking room and met up with dude in the lobby. The same motherfucker that TY was at that door, and you see the jeans, the boots, and everything. Appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate the likes. I just want to know. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna mute my microphone. I ain't talking no more. Cause the reason why I ain't gonna talk no more, this supposed to be an understanding, right? Like a relationship. I understand. We established the timestamp. It ain't no possible way that he on the lower level and you listen to Zach TV questioning, and when they answer the question, you can't play dumb, be like, did you hear what he just said? He said this and he just said that. You heard it. But I want the public every time when Zach asks that question, be like, look, what was y'all doing in the room? When did y'all know Kenneka was missing? Starting off with 2 songs. Hello. Man, it was around, you know what I'm saying? Kenneka, Irene said I last saw her at 2 songs. When y'all get to searching the hotel, round 3 and 4. Look what you look like at 2 hours off and come on, bro. Come on, bro. If you don't comprehend the game of the street, that let me know you ain't even street at all. This ain't your league. That's why people come up victim, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me, bro. Check it out. Watch this.
Don't get down like that. This is all our kids and little sisters and all like that. We don't do nothing like that. We don't condone no activities like that, man.
Okay. When they came in the room and they was saying shit like, she missing. What was y'all doing? And what was y'all initial reaction?
Now we thinking she left with a nigga though, to tell the truth. We ain't thinking I know she.
Oh, she left with a nigga? Let me do it like this. I know I said I was gonna mute my microphone, but I got to show this shit. I got to show this shit, and I'm gonna pause this. Balls. The hair is changed.
I think that was West Meeting Hall.
Look at this shit, bro. Why you think that would say this? Look. Bro, don't this match up with Zach interview when he said this?
Yeah. She missing. What was y'all doing? And what was y'all initial reaction?
Now we thinking she left with a nigga though, to tell the truth. We ain't thinking I know she.
I saw that shit like all off
because motherfuckers leave with their niggas and shit like that.
Y'all know how I feel about
you know. Yeah, we didn't take it real serious like that till after the fact.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, she really gone?
That's why one song played a major role when she left with a dude in one song. Pie y'all, cause 3 song is 1 song. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Man, I'm finna kill these YouTubers when they come out with this shit. I just wanna know, y'all see this? You thought she left with a dude. What gave you that idea? That she thought she left with a dude? Cause of the pool area? Was Zach with the same shit talking to Zena? Ain't this what this leading up to? Then you got the 911 call. Then you got this shit. And the footage. So, look. Guess what time this gonna be? At 1 song, you saw Ball leaving the parking lot. Then you got the best friend heading her route with this question.
Yeah, like this. Nah, first, you know, yeah, like
so y'all ain't y'all like, man, get the fuck out of here. Go get it.
Like get the fuck out of here. Not like get the fuck out of here, like get the fuck on with it. No, like man, she probably with that nigga, you know, she probably with something. She probably, you know, ain't thinking, you feel me? Not never thinking for the worst.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Like
okay. When y'all realize shit's serious, Shit's serious. What did y'all do?
Watch this, y'all. This the crazy part ever. Y'all know we talking about one song, right? Zach said, if you saw what was on the footage, when Zach said when shit got serious, when did y'all start searching the hotel?
Fuck anybody else to do. We don't know. Flow the flow. Around the look.
So y'all going like what's that? It was 3, 4 in the morning. And y'all go
3, 4 meaning. Matter of fact, let me show you this. Hold up. What do you mean 3, 4 in the morning? Hold up, let me pull it up, gang. What would be going on at 3 or 4 in the morning? Watch this. Hold up. Time photos. Let's go to 3, 4 in the morning. Since we know what. Ooh, 3, 4 in the morning. We know this ain't one song. You didn't say nothing. We know this ain't one song. For sure. We know you ain't said nothing about 2 songs. Cause they actually, when you get to searching the hotel, round 3 and 4, watch this. Check this out. Look. Everybody agreed this at 2 something in the morning. Watch this. Oh! Look who you see. Hold on. Let's keep scrolling. Watch this. This at 2:30. Guess who you see at 2:30? Bam! Let's go to 3. Once you go to 3, whoa, 3 something in the morning. Oh, it ain't nothing to see after that. Unless you have the full 36-hour footage, right? This would be at 3. If you look at his move and Killer move, and boom. Now y'all got it. Mitch Reese got the call around 2 something in the morning. That's why the lawyer said, yeah, when Kenneka when they notified her family minutes after she was missing, that means it's gonna go at 2 something in the morning when they last saw her, cause the narrative gonna be like they last saw her at 2 something, but the setup happened an hour before that. Yeah, buddy. Man, I want to thank everybody that came out tonight and thumbed me up, cause y'all give me a reason to, goddamn it, light these folks' ass up. I just want everybody, when I show this video about this, now you will understand what time this video, when the goddamn strangulation would be going on.
I guess it's true what was there. But from what I see in this conversation and from what they described in this thing, Kenneka didn't know who it was. She didn't know who it was. And I don't really think the friend was really involved. I just think the friend was scared and didn't know what to do from what this thing said. But right. The friend, because
the reason why he said the friend would be scared because of Monifa. If you got the best friend, set the best friend up right, and they using Monifa for a pawn, she gonna be scared because she ain't gonna know the full setup. Don't that make sense? Let me know, do that make sense? Cause you would be, I'd be like, Trey Gang, nah, that don't make, nah, man, all that old footage, receipt, paperwork. Man, if I go back to French K letter, what French K letter said, What Fresh K letter said that one song? Watch this, gang. Gang, what Fresh K letter said at one song? Hey, we saw her get snatched off the elevators in the lobby. And this ain't even Kenneka at all. She would never snatch on the elevator. This would be the best friend getting off on the elevators, perpetrating she getting snatched. Cause the real Kenneka in the fucking parking lot, making her way to where the best friend going. And this is why he said, yeah, he told what?
It said, she was crying. She was crying. Gen 3 put her in the freezer and went back to the party. So when they did this, they went back to the party.
Damn, gang, my bad. I'm sitting up here spilling so much tea on this shit, and I got my mic muted. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me redo this. You see how they all, check this out. This a dead giveaway. Do you see how everybody would be dressed alike in Irene live video when it comes to the glasses? Do you see when Bree came in without her jacket, right? Guess who have put it like this here? Have you noticed this? Look who she dressed up like. Look who she dressed up like. And look who she dressed up like. I ain't got to say no more after that. Then when you go to Bree, now you understand like, damn, that's why Bree got the jacket on. Boom, look. Bree got the jacket on. Bree still got the jacket on. Look, boom, when they come to the freezer, when they said, look, get out that freezer, look, check this out. Watch this. Hold up. She got her jacket on. You see Living Norris, they dipping. Boom. Bree finna vamp. You got Bree already left, right? Check this out. Bree come back in with no jacket. Right here. Right here. Right here. Hold up. Right here. Let me scroll down. Right here. No jacket. If you watch the footage like I watch the footage, oh, that's why Bree left the jacket. Then you go to Amanda Morgan. When they say, man, I swear to God, this a bitch with a long ass ponytail. Ain't she dressed up like Bree? Ain't she dressed up like who? Ain't she dressed up like who? If you look at this screenshot right here, that's why it's so much controversy. She dressed up like the dude that left out with Irene. The dude with the Red House jersey. This who Lyra Nova would be dressed up like. And this who Bree would be dressed up like. Check this out. And this who the translator gonna dress up like. Same pink shirt, black spandex, blue jean jacket. Shit. Fuck you talking about like Trey ain't paying attention to this shit. Hold up. Is I'm making sense now? Hold on, watch this. Look what would you be getting going on. Look, they're gonna translate it right here. Look who the translator would dress up like. Y'all see this right here? Look who the translator would. God damn. Man, that's cold game there, Jack. I see why they got the public all fucked up, and I gotta work extra hard just to clean it up. Ain't nobody used to no murder. When you think about when Zach said, black people don't do this. Black people don't kill like this. Bullshit. If they linked up with the devils and they can give them money, power, and all this shit what they want, yeah, you do all that. Look, right there. Look. That's why everybody had to dress up the same. Because if you got everybody, look how Bree dressed up. Look, boom. Bree dressed up. Look, boom. Check this out. Look. Matter of fact, I'm going to just play the video. Zach interview with this.
Y'all don't give a fuck who sleep. Y'all knocking on every door.
Talking, hey, y'all seen her? Y'all seen her? Asking her for anything? Hey, y'all see? You seen the girl in the blue jean jacket? Y'all seen our friend? What anybody else do? They say they friend missing. Everybody start participating. Looking.
And y'all told. And is it true? Yes or no? Y'all told the security play the camera back.
And we walked up to the front desk. First of all, when we told the guy behind the desk, we say, "We seen our friends missing, man." His reaction wasn't like a regular reaction as somebody that works at a hotel. If you behind the front desk of a hotel, a big hotel like that, you would think that they would be more concerned. You would think that they gonna call the police. You gonna think that they gonna give a helping hand, reaching out to us. It wasn't too much like a concern from him. He really kind of walked. He brushed us off and he walked off. He went back behind. He walked off, leaving his desk unattended. Actually, like it wasn't really,
like it ain't that.
Yeah, like it ain't that.
Fuck, like he don't give a fuck.
Like he don't give no fuck. Did y'all feel discriminated against at any given moment in time? Like, man, is they being racist?
Any moment in time, man. I felt disrespected from the moment we told him, hey, X, Y, you give me ABC. And he said X, Y, Z. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't type of response to respect it. Yeah, I ain't expect that. I ain't expect that type of response from you. I expected you to, give him the phone, do something, at least show us. Act like
show some proof, act like you care.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. That shit just don't seem right. So when y'all start looking for it, y'all realize, damn, she nowhere in this motherfucker. What else came to mind?
Nah, we thought she was a nigga, Joe. We ain't know.
Oh, okay. Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to hope for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean.
Things
at
like
what
that.
point in time, like was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel asking? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
When we got rid at that time.
Yeah.
Oh shit! At that time, like once it wasn't no reaction, that motherfucker still looking hard. But we all way out here in this hunky town, like. Well, I don't want to say no, but you know what it is.
Yeah,
We all out there for and they can't do too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on with them protesting. So you get to barking up trees that touch a nerve, they gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah. And when we was walking around, man, look after all that, it still was never. They didn't come tell us like, yeah, we finna put y'all out of, yes, y'all disturbing the peace. They never said nothing to us.
They wanted y'all to stay.
Disappeared. They didn't say anything. Blankly didn't say nothing. There wasn't no concern. There wasn't no, hey, yeah, y'all disturbing the peace. We finna put y'all out. Ooh, no.
Who went?
To be honest, we couldn't find nobody. We literally walking around like, where's the help? Where's the hotel security? Where did they go?
We
didn't see dude. We didn't see nobody. We didn't see nobody. We seen man too. When the party was going on, when it was jumping, it was buzzing. It was 2 main security guards that was coming over there. And after we started looking for her, we looking for hotel security. Like, man, somebody to help, somebody that can go in the back, somebody that can go not get the access to open door. None of that. We didn't see nobody. We didn't get no help. It wasn't like they was concerned.
Okay, this the realest shit.
Like PP.
Oh, that's a personal problem, but double P. That's the realest shit I heard on some real shit, some real Chicago shit. You like, we at a party, we thinking, Shorty dipped off with a nigga.
Yeah,
it's Chicago. We know what, come on, bro. We finna what? We know.
World, period, man.
On shut it. I see how y'all coming.
You know how, come on, man.
Okay.
We can't find it, man. What Kendra? Oh, Kendra.
Cause my thoughts as well as everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. What the fuck was that? Oh, all right, we good. All right, hold on. I'm like, whoa. Hold on. I'm thinking this. Like, why the fuck and who the fuck would leave a friend behind? But y'all saying she probably dipped off with somebody on some other shit.
We think,
bro, look, it wasn't like a motherfucker left her for a whole day. It's like a motherfucker was like for 2 minutes. Left, they took out outside for 2 minutes, bro, and then went back to look, and then it was gone. And like, so if I walk to go piss right now, you ain't gonna just think, oh, let me knock on the bathroom. He been in the bathroom for a long time. A motherfucker that took me through it, man. You ain't gonna be thinking no shit like that. You gonna be broke, took a long time. Then to the morning come, you damn, folks still in the bathroom. Now you might open the door. So you bogus for letting me go piss in the bathroom by myself? No, nobody thinking like that, bro.
No.
But if it would have been that, motherfucker would have been, while the party was deep, a motherfucker would have been looking through the hotel. Motherfucker think like, oh yeah, she probably just went, got up with a motherfucker real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So when y'all was in the car, who had her mother keys? Because I read that in the paper.
We got a different car.
Oh, y'all didn't go with the.
Y'all didn't ride with them. They rode different. Everybody rode. Hotel party. Everybody rode. Get your ride. Everybody rode separately.
What was y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
Homie,
we're really concerned to the next
exactly.
day.
At that point in time,
like she's still missing. That's when you got
exactly. Like in that moment, you still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you might drop me off in front of my door, but don't watch me go in. Spin the block like, damn, I ain't even watch bro go in. Call my phone whole time, I ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking in that 1 second that you put out that a motherfucker might come around the corner. You creeping bro. You'll be thinking crazy all the time if you think like that.
Okay. So the next morning, which is Saturday, 8, 9.
Now I'm gonna keep it like this. Actually, scratch that, cause what you saying basically like when we was leaving, my thoughts when I was leaving up out of there, I was still like trying to think for the better, hoping like trying to think on the light side.
Exactly.
But I peeped a lot of like stuff while I was in there, like man, like some don't sit well with me, but this my friend. I don't want to think like that. Exactly. Nobody's gonna think like. Don't nobody want to think like that. You don't just go there. You got to get to 55 before you get to 100. You don't just go to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't go 0 to 100 for real though. Nobody, you hear me? So it's like we still was thinking like at the same time, this side of your stomach feeling like man, but this side of your stomach like hope. You hoping for the better. That's
so. With that being said, just after that short little interview, I ain't even played the whole interview. Right? I ain't even played the whole interview. But once you go back to what Zach asked him, look, watch this. Ain't this the best friend? He said, when shit gets serious, when y'all start searching the hoes, round 3 and 4. That's round 1 and 2 in the morning. Once you knock 2 hours off, right? 2 hours off. It's killing me that goddamn 2 hours off the footage, and Zach got an interview with these bouncers, and they really snitch. I thought when I was listening to the interview, it put me in the conspiracy mode. Like, damn, why we say, oh yeah, Shorty, she only had 1 cup, and then you got little boom. Guess what time this will be? At Tucson. And watch this. The crazy part about this, when you go to Zach TV, look what he said when it comes to this.
Security guard, it seemed like you'll give him, not even give him a warning, was shaking like that. I really didn't go live in fear of her life. Oh my God, I want y'all to see. You know what I'm saying?
This is the reason why I got this footage stopped right here. Cause guess what time you gonna see Irene in the lobby leaving out? At Tucson. Ain't this at Tucson? Listen to this at Tucson.
Who behind me or who in this room. Like, she was going live because she was blocked. She didn't even go live on her own Facebook page. Remember that. She went blocked off. She was blocked on Facebook. Like, I'm blocked on Facebook, so I'm on another person's page, just what Irene was doing. She went on somebody else's page to go live. You understand what I'm saying? So don't say she went because she was scared. Like, she was just in that bitch turning up, trying to see what's popping. They weren't involved in this shit. Those kids that was in room 926, they were the first and most obvious suspects. So trust and believe me when I say that they were thoroughly investigated. Thoroughly.
Guess why he said they were thoroughly investigated? Because of 4 o'clock interview with Shamaya and her mammy at 4:15 September the 9th in the morning at 4:15. That's why Zach said they were thoroughly investigated. Good girl. Hey, y'all. What's up, girl? Come on, y'all good. Y'all come on now. Good girl. I'm going to bring my microphone, y'all. Because I just want y'all to see when Zach did, look, when he did that interview, did it expose it all? Did he expose himself, be like, damn, Zach, I was fucking with you, but I can't fuck with you. I understand that you died and all this, but I can't fuck with you because of what you did and what was on the footage. And the mammy know what's on the footage at round 1 and 2 in the morning. And you get this shit.
Really thoroughly. You don't think the police or the hotel would have... Hello, I wrote a lot of notes for this. Where the fuck am I at? You don't think the police or the hotel would have had any problems airing or blasting those kids that were involved in this? But they had no reason to. They didn't. They couldn't pinpoint it on these kids because they didn't have anything. So when motherfuckers was like, Monifa did it, she not showing emotion, or Irene did it, such and such. No, Shorty them really didn't know what happened to her. They really didn't know. You know, if them people in Rosemont had any fucking evidence, they would have been put it on these young black kids from the west side of Chicago. You understand? Case closed. Boom. We're going to put it on them. We caught them doing this, doing that. Come on, bro. They would have put it on the quote-unquote hoodlums or whatever they said. What reason would they have to delete or edit any footage that shows the kids was in restricted areas? You know, we never physically seen the boys walk in a fucking kitchen. You know, people.
Oh, guess why he said I never see the boys walking in the kitchen area. Look, do this make sense now? Whoa! I just want to know, do this make sense now? I just want to understand it, that I can show you this, like, Trey, and I see what Zach, you saying, what Zach said this. I ain't never seen them physically enter, walk in the kitchen, because on this camera, you ain't finna see them physically walk in the kitchen. But if you do a paper like this, would be at Tucson. That's why Zach asked Stip in the beginning, was you there when they pronounced Kenneka dead? Guess when that would be pronounced Kenneka dead? round 2 and 3 some in the morning. 2 some, 3 some in the morning, bro. If this ain't enough to show you that, man, I was fucking with Zach, bro. Zach was our only hope. He from Chicago. He the only one that can tell us better than anything. But guess what the stumbling brick was? You got King Rob from Chicago. You got Toast King, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago. You got all these people from Chicago and affiliated with Chicago from out of town. That was the hard part about it. Be like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm talking about? So now look. For sure. I'm gonna mute my microphone, gang, cause I'm through talking. I just want y'all to see what's on the video. You see this on the video? You heard Zach questioning when it came to Irene, Peas, and Killer. Ain't no way that you can't figure out when the timestamp off 2 hours and listen to this shit.
People were saying, "Oh, we see somebody with a blue sweater. We see somebody behind us, Like, I didn't see shit. I don't know if y'all man playing tricks on y'all. Like, I ain't see shit. I didn't see anybody in the basement with her. Like, as far as the guys that was in the room, I ain't see none of that shit. So when y'all talking that shit, oh, I see this, I see that. I just think y'all tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers wasn't down there with her. But y'all know who was down there with her? Security.
Oh, since he said security would be down there with her at this time, let me show you a receipt. Can I show y'all a receipt? Hold up. Who would be down there with her between the hours of 2 and 3 in the morning? Hold up. Check this out. 2 hours out the footage. Uh-oh. And he said security, seats, and blankets. Shit. And friends came, saw me the letter, be like, yeah, Trey, I don't know, but it happened about an hour or 2 later. This what will be going on exactly at 2 o'clock. Remember, she came up missing at 1:30. Look what 30 minutes the security guard would be doing. And you got Zach said, you want to know who was down there with her? Security. That's why security on the lower level. Ooh, wee. And this at 2 some. Now, this would be the actual timestamp at 2:05 in the morning. But when you come to the lobby footage, that's why he had to, look. Since I'm on the lower level getting sheets and blankets, let me calculate the time on her so when everybody see when I go on the lower level, they'll think that, yeah, I'm going on the lower level to get sheets and blankets at 2 something in the morning. 2 something in the morning, bro. And check this out. What this would look like. Give me your honest opinion, y'all. If you got balls leaving out the lobby with dude at 1:13. At 1:13, look what this look like at 2 o'clock. Now you see why you really need all those sheets and blankets. Kenneka will be in the pool area at this time. She'll be in the pool area. This is why you need all those sheets and blankets to cover her up, so when you transport her to the freezer, so nobody won't be suspicious. Be like, why y'all pushing the cart round about this time? And look what's going on at 2-something in the morning. Cold game. So what I did, I was like, oh, I see how they edited the footage. Cause when they said they edited the footage, you thinking like, let's erase the people out the footage so nobody won't know who was all erased out the footage. In reality, this will be going on between the hours of 1:30 and 2. Look what it look like, 1:30 and 2. You got the sister. Bam. You got family members, staff members in the kitchen, French cave. Oh, cause we already know Kenneka in the pool area this morning. Look at all these sheets and blankets this man got. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get over here. Come on. Look. Then you got this video.
Who analyzed this came to a conclusion on, and this is the conclusion that she came to. All right. Let me show you this. One more time. Grumpy dog. You the man. Let me show you. You the man. Check it out. Something similar to this. Look at the color of it. Look at how it looks. Is around her neck. Right there. It's around her neck. And I can follow it.
So, to make a long story short, Lou will be going on between the hours of 1 and 2. Pow on the footage. On the footage.
Follow it. Look at it. You can see it. You can see that. That's obvious. Somebody put this around her neck.
All right. Bam. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Grumpy dog. All the Greg Hughes. Cake 420. All shirt. So you mean to tell me, how can nigga get in that freezer? If you want a conspiracy theory, you can go with any kind of conspiracy theory you want. But if you want to know the truth, this what will be going on between the hours of 1:30 to 1:50. Hello, like Straight Drop said, 1:30 or 1:50. And let me show you this video at 1:57. Hi-yo! Look at this video. 2 o'clock. Hi-yo, Shamaya. In the door. So if you just saw Shamaya, check this out. If you just saw Shamaya right here walk at the bottom, this going on 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. This at 1:59. 1 minute later, this 2 o'clock, and you got Shamaya down here with Monique. And you got Grumpy Dog talking about, yeah, she got zip ties around her neck.
Yeah. And they try to cover it up with hair. So
look, with that being said, gang, I'm finna get on up out there, junk, and I'm gonna go live early in the morning. Cause look what the video show. This at 2:12 in the morning. Is this proof when Miss Teresa was calling the hotel 2-something in the morning? The court documented it. The police documented it. Guess who you see? Maintenance men and kitchen workers. Yeah. And this ain't even at 2:30 in the morning. This ain't even at 2:30 in the morning. Cause in about 15 minutes, that's when Miss Teresa will be calling the hotel. So what the fuck this look like? Hi y'all. I told y'all Trey Gang slicing and body blowing some shit. This shit body blowing so hard. You're gonna have people be like, damn, I don't understand what the fuck he talking about, cause you know, I'm just used to the Wikipedia, John. I'm used to the conspiracy theory. I ain't used to the truth. You know what I'm saying? And this shit blowing my mind, cause this man said, look, this at 2:23. Look what you finna see on the footage at 2:23. Now, this what the public, if the public don't know what's going on, they gonna be like, well, this at 4:23. Man, this at 2:23. Go back to Mr. Reese and say, yeah, they wanna sing it. They said they didn't have no camera. What you mean they said they didn't have no camera right at 2 something? That show you that you was at the hotel talking about the cameras. Look, 2:57. 2:58. Look how the time skipping dramatically in this point, bruh. So this let me know when the zip ties get around her neck. Cause you got a time stamp. It got to be between the hours of 2:30 going on 3 o'clock. And that's why that bitch silent around that motherfucker. Cause when you go to the front desk, everybody that followed Trey Gang was like, Trey Gang was showing that front desk. And man, every time I watch that front desk and his reaction, I be wanna cry. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Now you know why you wanna cry, cause this the same time he'll be watching the footage. Shit. Bye y'all, and I'm out, gang. I love y'all. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. I'm going live early in the morning. Appreciate the cash out, gang, y'all. I appreciate the subscribers, the new subscribers. I appreciate the people that subscribe to the channel, thumb me up and share the video. Appreciate the donation too, you know, it's my birthday, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to promote my birthday off no Kenneka Jenkins shit though, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna go live regardless. I go live down there every day, goddamn. Y'all already know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, today my goddamn birthday and I enjoy my goddamn birthday, goddamn it. If y'all goddamn it wanna fuck with Trey Gang, share the video. Like the video, bro. That's all I want for my birthday. Share and like the video just because I show receipts. I'm showing receipts. That's all. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I want. Share my video for my birthday and let's get Kenneka Jenkins turned up again. Cause I told y'all the YouTubers finna come in. Man, these YouTubers finna make a comeback, bro. I'm the last man standing. And I refuse now. You gonna have a couple of motherfuckers to beat me up and I'm still ain't go fold. I'm still swinging. Shit, fuck you talking about. But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe, y'all. And I'll be back tomorrow, well, in the morning. Bye, y'all. And I'm out, gang.
This is the brother that sent me this. Brother, I love you for taking the time to have the intuition. See, when you love your people and you love justice, there's a power that will show you what you need to find. All right? You can see that. That is not hair. That is not hair. That is something around this little girl's fucking neck. So, some bastard came and killed our little sister. She died a horrible death, screaming with a bag over her face. All she wanted to do was to go home. That's all she wanted to do. She just wanted to go home. Look at it. You can see that. I'm not making it up. Now go back to the picture, zoom in yourself, and see if you can see this. This is not Photoshop. All right? As a matter of fact, I'm so disgusted by these people. I'm going to show you it's not Photoshop. I'm going to show you. I'm going right to this thing. I'm not letting them get away, because you could try to make a statement against me. Oh, he photoshopped that. All right, watch this. I'm going to the original image. All right. So this is the website, the Crown Plaza website. All right. Excuse me, not Crown Plaza, Rosemont Police. All right. I'm going through their files. This is their files. All right. All right. So these are the pictures that they had out. All right. So let me go to the section that deals with. Oh, wrong one. Go back. You can see I'm at their files, though. I'm glad you watching me do this manually. All right.
People still talking shit while he's doing his job. It's a shame. Fucking retards.
On the right one. I'm gonna get on the right one. All right, here she is. That's her. Look, that's her. This is her. This is Rosemont Police. All right. They did this. Now watch this. I'm gonna zoom in. Watch it. Zoom in. Watch it. Zoom in. Look at it. It's right there. It's right there.
Y'all can see it, right?
Look at it. Look at it.
Clear as day.
I'm gonna go closer, so you won't have an excuse. Look at it. That black piece is still around her neck with red on it. Go closer. Look at it. That's what he saw. That's what he saw. You can see that black going all the way around her neck. Go in closer. I'm gonna go in closer. Look at it. Look at it. They strangled her with this thing. It's still on her neck when they show up. They left it. Look at it. That's the same picture. That right there is the same picture. Let me get up. That Grumpy Dog emailed me. Brother on YouTube. That's the same picture. So we ain't photoshopping nothing. All right? So they killed this little girl. Now, they killed her. They killed our little sister. Now, what I'm saying is, we gotta make them pay. We gotta make them pay. We gotta make them pay. They're not getting away with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're not getting away with this. I'm gonna take a 3-month vacation just to take every fucking day to get this done. I don't care. They're not getting away with this, because this could be my daughter. I'm 42 years old. You know, if I was younger when I was young, 20, 22, if I'd had a daughter, Kenneka could have been my daughter. You know what I mean? So this is what they did to her. I'm gonna show you what they did. They came in here. This is her right here. When they opened this area and came in, she immediately knew what was wrong, because she was already in there like locked in. And so they slammed her against this wall. Right? You can see that they went this way first. I'm going to prove it. You have blood spots. All right? You have blood spots. All right? Once they slammed her against that wall, I'll show you what they did next. I'm going to show you exactly what these bastards did to her. I'm going to show you. Hopefully I can get to this picture. All right.
Sorry, I did the 4-hour one. That's when I was emailed. Right. Sorry.
I'm trying to find this picture. Basically, what I'm trying to show you is what I showed you in the beginning. Nothing different.
Just trying to cut it in half for y'all. Because I can't do the whole 4 hours. I know y'all don't want to hear the whole 4 hours.
How we know they slammed her on the ground is because she has all the debris in her hair. She has all the debris. She has all of the debris in her hair. That debris came from her being on her back, fighting against them. All right. Fighting against them. And right beside her, you can see everything. All right? You can see the white stuff that she was on. All right? This is her hair that we took off, so you can see it. They had her down. They got the thing around her neck. They had the bag.
Just one more screenshot, and this SOP is finally done. What the?
Why aren't you using Scribe? Scribe literally does it for you.
What?
Just download Scribe, click Capture, and Scribe automatically takes screenshots and writes the step-by-step guide for you. It's done. You're welcome.
How did you?
Scribe. Now go home. Work smart, not hard. Scribe.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Stolen from him.
You know, after Nixon pardoned him and he found out he couldn't get back into the Union, he was going to take every effort he could to do that. And in order to do that, he had threatened to reveal the mob's involvement with the Teamsters.
Hoffa began his campaign by meeting with crime bosses around the country.
When he holds these meetings, he kind of takes the temperature. And he realizes that the mob doesn't want him back, that they don't want him as the president again. They're going to do everything in their effort to prevent him from taking the presidency back.
The union gave Hoffa a $1.7 million lump sum pension payout. The message was clear.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Here's a whole bunch of money. Now go away and enjoy your retirement.
But Hoffa wouldn't let go. He decided he needed to make peace with an old friend, Tony Provenzano, a Teamster official and a captain in the Genovese crime family in New York. At one time, they had been good friends. But Hoffa and Tony Pro had become bitter enemies over power and money.
Threats being thrown back and forth, not just threats to murder each other, but threats to murder each other's families. It got incredibly bitter, incredibly intense, very fast.
But now Hoffa needed Provenzano back on his side.
If Hoffa wants to win back the Teamsters presidency, it's necessary that he makes peace with Provenzano, because Provenzano controls the entire delegation on the East Coast. He controls the voting bloc that Hoffa needs to win back the presidency.
Hoffa and Provenzano met on neutral ground to talk out their differences. It didn't go well.
And it was a bit of a disaster where you had both men meeting in a hotel suite in Miami and supposedly grabbing a hold of each other and trying to choke the life out of each other before they were separated.
Getting no help from mob bosses and no help from Tony Provenzano, Jimmy Hoffa went to option number 3, a media tour to sell his comeback to the American public.
He was playing a card and speaking to the mob through the media. And this didn't sit very well with them. They don't like being threatened.
Hoffa was running out of options. The word on the street was that he had cut a deal.
At this point, I believe Hoffa went to the FBI, went to the U.S. Attorney's Office. You help get the restriction from my commutation lifted so I can run in 1976, and I will give you information on organized crime, and when I get into office, I will purge the organized crime influence from the Teamsters.
Rumors of that arrangement may have sealed Jimmy Hoffa's fate.
Some members of Hoffa's own former inner circle, one person being Chucky O'Brien, was going around telling people in Detroit that Jimmy Hoffa was a snitch, that Jimmy Hoffa was an FBI informant.
The decision was made at the highest levels of organized crime in Detroit, Chicago, New York. Hoffa had to go.
The best way to get Hoffa out in the open was to tell him that Tony Provenzano was open to making a peace agreement.
The meeting was set. Detroit crime boss Tony Giacalone would broker a truce between Hoffa and Provenzano. Hoffa's former driver, Marvin Elkin, says he had a bad feeling.
And when I had coffee with him the day before, I warned him. I said, Mr. Hoffa, there's a lot of people very upset. And his words to me were, my people will never harm me.
On the afternoon of July 30th, 1975, Jimmy Hoffa drove to the parking lot of the Marcus Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township and waited. 90 minutes after the scheduled 2 p.m. meet, a car with several men inside picked up Jimmy Hoffa, and he was never seen again.
We would also like to make a special appeal to the some 2 million brother and sister Teamster members for them to aid us in solving this heartbreaking mystery.
Tony Giacalone told the FBI there never was a planned meeting, and he made sure he had a solid alibi with witnesses for the day Hoffa disappeared.
He spent the entire day in the Southfield Athletic Club, and he was not a particularly approachable person in normal events, but it seems like every 15 minutes he was asking somebody in the Southfield Athletic Club, what time is it now?
Tony Provenzano had people in New Jersey who swore he was there in meetings all day with them. The FBI suspected Jimmy Hoffa's estranged adopted son, Chucky O'Brien, as one of the men in the car that carried Hoffa to his execution. But Chucky had a fish story of an alibi.
I'm carrying it in the house, and she's a particular housekeeper, and she's yelling at me, you're ruining my floor, you're getting that water and blood all over.
O'Brien said he had borrowed a car from Joey Giacalone, son of Tony, to deliver a large frozen salmon to Teamster executive Bobby Holmes and his wife. Holmes stood by that alibi.
She told me that she had to wash the kitchen floor and mop up the blood that was in the, or the water, the blood, wherever it was that was in the garage.
What did he do with the salmon when he brought it in?
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 1, savings strike. New to finances, learn to master your money with Credit Karma today for a stronger tomorrow. A high-yield savings account from Credit Karma Money can help you smash your savings goals with way more interest than the national average, getting you way closer to your future wheels. Harness the power of Credit Karma today to win your financial future tomorrow.
Brought it in here, my wife butchered it up, staked it, and put it in the deep freeze.
So you've got it in the freezer now?
Some of it, we've eaten some.
Would we be able to see it?
No, what the hell you think I am?
The FBI focused on two men as Hoffa's suspected assassins, Thomas Andretta and Salvatore Briguglio, both soldiers in the Genovese crime family who worked for Tony Provenzano. Briguglio was brought twice before a federal grand jury in Detroit investigating Hoffa's disappearance. He refused to testify, and the FBI never had enough evidence to charge him. A guy named Phil Moscato, who owned a notorious landfill in New Jersey, shared his ideas with investigator Dan Moldea.
He would not say right out Sal Briguglio is the guy who killed Hoffa. He said Frank Sheeran did not kill him. It's bull. He did not kill him. Frank Sheeran had nothing to do with the actual murder of Hoffa, but he would not say Sal, his best friend, was.
But you believe he was?
Oh, no doubt about it.
All signs pointed toward a cooperative effort.
I do believe personally that the Provenzanos and Andretta and the people from Jersey were the principal moving figures, although I do believe people in the Detroit organized crime family were involved as well.
No charges were ever brought against anyone in Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance. Which brings us to the question that has kept the mystery alive for more than 40 years. Where is Jimmy Hoffa?
We're riding down the elevator, and I said, Mr. Vitale, I can keep you out of jail. All you gotta do is tell me where Jimmy Hoffa is.
For 40 years, where is Jimmy Hoffa's body? In May of 2004, police pulled up floorboards in a northwest Detroit home, but found nothing. 2012, police dug up a backyard in Roseville. Nothing. 2013, acting on a tip from mobster Tony Zarelli, who died 2 years later, the FBI dug on a farm on Buell Road in Oakland Township.
All the speculation of where he is and where he is not. They say he was in a meat grinder, and it's all baloney. What happened to Hoffa was very simple. He got picked up over there. He was buried where I say he's buried.
But Hoffa was not buried there. Why have there been so many seemingly credible tips? Detroit crime historian Scott Bernstein says it's because the Giacalone brothers launched a campaign of misinformation to cover up the perfect crime.
They would, intentionally tell 30 people 30 different things. And those 30 people that they were telling this knew that the person that were telling them would be in the know. So it would then kind of filter out towards people that they then told.
There is no shortage of theories on what happened to Jimmy Hoffa. Number one, Keith Corbett, former assistant U.S. attorney, and Scott Bernstein have come to the same conclusion, that there is no body to be found.
I believe then the body was disposed of at a place called Central Sanitation in Hamtramck.
It was owned by Pete Vitale and Jimmy Quasarano.
And they had these gigantic compressors for cardboard where they compressed 3, 4, 5 tons of cardboard at one time and shred it down to little pieces of paper.
I believe that Jimmy Hoffa was incinerated.
And then, surprisingly, a couple of months after Hoffa disappeared, the place burned down. Yeah.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
And it was before the FBI could ever get a search warrant to get in there.
A logical and credible theory, but it's only one of many. Possibility number two, a new character enters the story. A small-time criminal named Donovan Wells, who died this past year. Wells was represented at one time by a Birmingham lawyer, now retired, named Jim Ellsman.
Yeah, I got him off through talking to the FBI to cut a deal, and they did cut him a reduced deal. But that FBI was so screwed up.
In 2006, an FBI search focused on a farm in Milford, once owned by union leader and Hoffa enemy Roland McMaster. Donovan Wells and his wife lived on that farm back in 1975. At that time, neither of them shared with the FBI what they claimed to have seen on that day that Hoffa disappeared.
She's in the kitchen.